The sun is shining. It's the start of a beautiful summer day, and I have gigs booked for the next 6 months all over the country, give or take. Everything I could possibly need on my tour and more is packed into my station wagon, and there's still room enough for me to lie down and sleep in it if I have to. I'm ready. But here's my father, looking at me forlornly over his morning mug of coffee. A bright purple thing, with Dad spelled out in clumsy yellow letters along the side, his droopy eyes questioning my decision to go on the road even worse than his words are. "Do you really have to go alone?" he asks in a hoarse voice. "I'll be fine," I tell him as my mother comes to stand by his side, resting her hand gently on his shoulder. His pleading look at her as he silently asked for her help was downright gut-wrenching. "She will be fine," Mom tells him. "You know she will. She may look like me, but she is your daughter through and through." She's been saying that for years, ever since I can remember, actually, and I always liked hearing it, always knew she was right, and was always proud of it. Until now. My father is a high-ranking member of Devil's Nightmare MC, an outlaw biker gang of notoriously cold-blooded and ruthless killers. And my father, Scar, isn't just a member. He's the one who tortures people to get the information they need. He's feared far and wide, not just because of the large, jagged scar covering half his face, but also because of his mercilessness. That's not the man I know him to be. Sure, he's tough and strong, but my dad is also a kind man who has always, without fail, been there for me and my mom. She's a former beauty queen him and the rest of his closest Devil's Nightmare MC brothers saved from a life of sexual slavery a long time ago. I've always known what they were, these men who are as good as blood to me too. One of my actual blood relatives, my uncle and Scar's brother, is the man responsible for the jagged scar on my father's face and my mother's nightmares, and they saved her from that. But I've never actually seen them live up to their dark reputation. Not until they killed 100 men like it was nothing. In revenge, sure, and well-deserved revenge at that. And not exactly like it was nothing. I've never seen such deathly coldness in any of their eyes as I did after it was done, or felt such freezing nothingness coming off them. Truth is, I can't stand to be around them now. Not after almost losing Hunter, the son of Devil's Nightmare MC president and one of my closest, dearest, and oldest friends. And especially not after Jax, the man I chose, the man I still know I can't live without, left me last fall. Not after finding out that the men I loved as uncles really are ruthless killers, and that murder truly does take away a part of your soul. Because it does. It ripped their souls apart, and I hope souls heal. Because right now, I can't look at any of them the same way. Hopefully, I just need some time away from it all. Hopefully everything will be back to the way it should be by the time I return. I'm afraid it won't.